the music stopped. That's my cue. Good afternoon, everybody. Apologize, I'm doing some sharing here. Kind of feel like this one needs to go out. Restream is not acting very nice. It took me 15 minutes to log in. It did not want to cooperate. I do not find it reliable at the moment. So, who knows? Who knows? I just got on the phone with my spouse. Poor Ingrid. She can't seem to make. Well, I'll say hi in case you watch the rewatch. I'm going to grab some Tylenol. I have a huge headache from coming off the meds. When you get to be over 50, you're going to have your drawer of preferred drugs. It's going to have aspirin, Tylenol, gas stuff. Let me grab my water too. I don't know why I'm walking around without that. I should be out in water. All right. Okay. I'm kind of wasting a little bit of time because, well, we're at the 3-minute mark, so I kind of got to get moving on this. Some people put a thumbs up, and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with I don't know. I'm gonna stick with that. Okay. Now, please be patient with me. Now we were doing introductions. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. We do gotta say goodbye to. Yep. Got ruined from taking it back and forth and back. See, I told you it was gonna happen. I told you. So I have a reading for this. And it is actually, I found this while I don't know why I never found it before, but it's kind of, it's written by Bill. It's at the end of As Bill Sees It. It's called I Am Responsible. It's about the responsibility statement. Now, we're going to take this a few different ways, right? Let's start with the responsibility statement. I am responsible when anyone anywhere reaches out for help. I want the hand of AA always to be there, and for that, I am responsible. See, this isn't getting out to people because this did not land this didn't land on YouTube, which means this is going out to no one. No, it says I'm live there. All right. I'm going to let that go and just go ahead and take care of it. So, and for that, I am responsible, right? So, that was written at the conference in 1965. 1965. And it was for the professionals. It was for the professionals. Yep. Okay. But as an alcoholic with a responsibility. So, what is my responsibility? Let's cover that. Let's cover that. Good. I'm glad it worked, Amber, because Restream has been. It might cut off. I might disappear for a second, but I'll wait and it'll come back. So, what am I responsible for? Hmm. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind would be number one, I'm responsible for my actions, right? For sure. I'm responsible for my emotions and how I react, right? How I act, right? And reacting to those emotions. So I need to be responsible for my emotions. And then I need to be responsible for my triggers. That was the toughest one for me because I have a lot. I have a lot. I have this PTSD crap and it triggers me even earlier. So he's like, hey, come to a conference. Look at all these great people talking. And it's the same darn people. I finally had enough. I wrote back, I'm like, can you please just remove me from the list? Here's why. And I spoke my truth. I've been reporting to the FBI and stuff today on crap. I'm responsible for this. You see, I had a talk with Pastor Marsha earlier. She's not even my pastor. She's a friend, but she is a pastor, and because of that, you know, but more than anything, she's a friend, and that's kind of what we were talking about. But I was calling her because what people are saying I should do and what my intuition is telling me are two different things. And I followed the route of what I thought was God's children telling me what to do, and it was a wrong route. And I needed to end up making an amends for trying to be a part of something. Yeah, I wrote somebody in the family, and they didn't want to hear from me. Okay. And that was my intuition. My intuition was, Dion, do not write this man. He doesn't want to hear from you. He's on his dying days and he doesn't need your bullshit. Right. And it was true. I was right. And I'm not mad at anybody else. I'm pissed at me for not listening to me. And I'm responsible for that. You know, I tried to start up the club and it's, it's working. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Tuesday turned into kind of a small online meeting. It's just what it's supposed to be, and that's okay. That is okay. Okay. But God keeps saying, Dion, I appreciate that you're doing these things, but you're supposed to be over here providing justice. I told you to do that. And every time I turn around from it and I don't do it and I don't try and protect what is ours, something fucks up. You know, I'm not making any decisions today. I can tell you that. But these are the things that I feel responsible for. Back in the 90s, we were seventh in the country. We fucking Colorado was awesome. There wasn't, we didn't have anything like division like we have now. People running off doing all these different things that they call recovery that really aren't. We're taking things and putting things special aside for people in recovery. We have to be responsible for our triggers. We are not to coddle the alcoholic. We are not to protect the alcoholic. It will do no good. This is codependency, and I can't do it. I left my home group because I was being a codependent. It wasn't them, it was me. Okay. It turned into well, Dion will be there, he'll take care of it. And I kept doing it. And I let that boundary go past. And that is codependency. So I left. They need to grow up. They need to be responsible for if you commit to something, You're fucking responsible for it. Period. Don't leave it on somebody else. That is old behavior. Okay. And I'm not going to ask you to chair again. I won't. In fact, you know what? I almost said I won't let you chair again. Like I have power. All right. So this is I haven't read this yet. Um, but it's from Bill, so it's gotta have something in it, right? And it's probably gonna go along the lines of what it is that I do, because this is the path that I follow. Dear friends, since 1938, the greatest part of my AA life has been spent in helping to create, design, manage, and ensure the solvency and effectiveness of AA World Services, the office of which has enabled our fellowship to function all over the globe and as a unified whole. Did you know that Bill died broke? Did you know Dr. Bob died broke? Did you know that all the members of AA in the original, they all died broke? You want to know why? Because they gave all their time, all their money, and all their effort to this movement. Now, things are different now. Things are a little different now. We can't quite do that, can we? Right? I mean, Bill at one point was offered a job to work with Dr. Silkworth, and in the eyes, it seemed like a good thing, but no, it could not be turned into something professional. AA cannot be turned into something professional, or it won't work. And I'll tell you why. God is why. The professionals will not work with God. They call it the X factor. Literally, that's what they call it. And that's why it's hard for me to go work at a detox, because I'm going to bring up the X factor. I can't help it. It's a part of who I am. It's my recovery, man. Without my higher power, I don't have anything. Without my recovery, I don't have anything. Anything that comes before my recovery, I will lose. It is no exaggeration to say that under the trustees, these all important services have accounted for much of our present size and overall effectiveness. Yeah. Attraction, not promotion. We are, and that's why I'm small. I'm attraction, not promotion. I don't promote none. I don't have a. Do you have a advertising budget? Budget. Trudging Together is only a business in the sense that it has an EIN. That's it. Otherwise, it's just a fucking name. It's what I do with it that matters. And I'm probably shutting the Trudging Together website down. There's no reason to have it. It's money that it's money being spent. No, the only thing it's doing is leading people to the podcast. Well, I can, so there's probably not much reason to even keep Trudging Together around, or the Club Trudge. Okay. They're just names to do what it is. Okay. Because here's the hard part. Like I'm trying to make changes to help so that people in Colorado have a better chance at recovery. Okay. But AA doesn't do that. No. In fact, its opinion is no opinion. It is neutral. It is Switzerland. So I can't really go into an AA meeting and stir the pot, can I? With that bullshit, can I? No, it doesn't belong there. Right? So I have to find different arenas. I have to do it. See, if I don't do things the right way, it just doesn't work. Period. That's what I was talking, part of what I was talking to Pastor Marcia about. I want to go on Facebook and call these people out, but I know it's not the right way to do it. The right way is going to take a little bit more patience, more time, more talking. It just is. But God will not leave me alone on it. I don't know why. Okay. But I do know this. I don't fear people. You just I grew up very rough, man. And I know I don't act like it. I know well, I kind of do. I could be kind of gruff, but I, I grew up the fucking hood, man. I did not grow up with my brothers and sisters. They lived a much different life than me. Okay. Now I don't go running around saying, "Oh, I'm," No, I let my actions determine that. Okay. Um, I know how dangerous I am. I know exactly how dangerous I am. I'm very, very dangerous. And then I pull it back. Okay. All right. But I can tell you there are some things that I am willing to go to jail for and to make an amends for. Yeah. You come at my friends, you come at my wife, you're going to have to fucking deal with me. And you're not going to want to do that. I'm not. You know what? If you have my heart, I will do everything that I can to be good to you. I really can. I'll tell you now, I will fuck it up. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm too much, so I shut up. And then people get mad at me for, and I don't know what to do. So, but we all do the best that we can, right? You know, um, the AA General Service Office is by far the largest single carrier of the AA message. It has well related AA to the troubled world in which we live. Yeah. It has fostered the spread of our fellowship everywhere. AA World Services Inc. stands ready to serve the special needs of any group or isolated individual, no matter the distance or the language. Its many years of accumulated experience are available to us all. There's nothing harder than trying to start a new meeting in an area where there's nothing. Hey, Gary, it's a challenge. It is tough. I'm watching another guy go through it too. I'm part of a group. It's called All Recovery. It's in Lamar, and I know. I'm like, don't watch out for All Recovery. This guy's legit though. Join his group. He's trying to do some things on Thursdays. It's in person in Pueblo. I know most of my people can't go, but gosh, he could use the support. The guy's fucking trying, and I can respect that. Okay. I know how hard it is to put hours and hours and hours into something to show up and no one be there. It hurts. Okay. But he's got to go through it. Okay. I have to go through it. You have to go through it. It's these arduous things, it's these hard things that bind us. Positivity ain't going to do it. Positivity ain't going to cut it for me. And I can tell you that's what most recovery is. Oh, you're not being positive. You just got to be positive. Tell yourself some affirmations. See how, see how selfish this already is. No, I am responsible. What does it say? Why would I not listen to the advice of hundreds and thousands of millions of people before me that have the same disease as me? Oh, no, I'm just different. Okay. I'm different, but it works for me. I'm very different. I know I am. I'm like the oddest duck I know. You are too. Okay. It's perception. You're the oddest duck you know too. Okay. It's perception. The members of our trusteeship, the General Service Board of AA, will in the future be our primary leaders in all of our world affairs. This high responsibility has long since been delegated to them. They are the successors in the world service to Dr. Bob and to me, and they are directly accountable to AA as a whole. Talk about you and me. They didn't even know you yet, and they trusted you to take over their lifelong dream. That's okay. What are you doing? You're carrying on a man's dying wish. Carrying on a dying wish is probably one of the most powerful things in the world. Okay? Because it's nothing but spirit. And the spirit is the most powerful thing in the world. I'm talking about the Holy Spirit, right? I don't know another word for it. If I call it something else, I would. Okay. A lot of what I believe in, there's Christianity mixed in there. There's also Buddhism and Islam, and there's all sorts of stuff from all sorts of different things, right? But what's cool is I have that right. God's allowing you. See, it's for everybody. That's why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter because time doesn't matter. All you have is now. It's what are you doing? Change the world now. See, I feel deeply about this. And when I see other people, they're fucking around with it. It does more than make me mad. Yeah. You know. And yeah, I know. Are you gonna get away with it? I know, because I'm gonna make sure of that. Okay. The thing is okay. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. There's something about the truth. Okay. Now, if you want to piss a strong person off, lie to them. If you want to piss me off, lie to me. I had a talk with with my granddaughter the other day. I didn't. Okay. Now, if you want to piss off a weak person, you tell them the truth. How many people are here? How many people follow me? It's a lot of weak people. That's a lot of weak people. So my granddaughter went to the bathroom. She came out. I said, "Did you wash your hands?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Please don't lie to me. Did you wash your hands?" "No." "Okay, go wash your hands." She came back, and I could feel her guilt. I have empathy. She's my granddaughter. I could feel it from a mile away. I'm gonna take care of this because I'm a codependent. But you gotta do it right. And what I told her was, "Hun, I will never yell at you. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I won't get angry at you. I love you. I will always have your back. But I cannot help you if you lie to me. But if you're honest with me, I will do everything that I can." Okay? Now she gets it. Guilt went away. I tell you now, she's never going to lie to me. Not willingly. She might lie about her hands again. She thinks that's a little lie. No, even that, I don't think. No. I ask her, "Did you wash your hands?" She'll say yes, because she did. See? I supported her. I didn't support the lie, but I supported the truth. And so I showed her the reaction, what would happen with the truth. Next, I'm going to have to teach her that not everybody's going to act that way, though. This is a legacy of world service responsibility that we vanishing old timers are leaving to you. And this is what I'm trying to do. Yeah. But I don't get the whole growth, and see things have wore out and people are, they think certain things and blah, blah, blah. Okay. The AAs of today and tomorrow, here again, they're talking about us. We know that you will guard, support, and cherish this world legacy at the greatest collective responsibility that AA has or ever can have. Yours in trust and affection. I don't want to blow his trust. I'm now a trustworthy person, man. Or let's go 95%. Okay. I do the best that I can, but I mean, if I was to compare, yeah. I usually do what I say. You know, I'm the kind of person like, okay, I had a podcast on Sunday, but Saturday night, okay, so I wrote that I'm like, I'm not doing well. I don't think I'm gonna be awake at the time that we set. Can we? I'm not going to tell you anything but the fucking truth. I'm sorry, I overslept. I didn't mean to. I set an alarm. I will try and be better. Maybe we need to change the time. It's usually my sleep. Okay. It does that. So I feel very, very responsible. I mean, he literally just said, we're handing this off to you and we trust you. And I look around and go, ooh, let's not make a sucker out of Bill W, motherfuckers. I'm serious. So, all right. Well, only interrupted once. I don't know what's going on with Restream. So, but thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. And I love you. And I hope you have a day. Hope you have a good day. Peace out and have a day. Bye bye.